Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I have got a really great one for you. Now, I am super excited to be bringing you this content, especially for like the 6 returning subscribers that I've had that have supported me through everything I've been through here. But seriously, in this video, I'm going to be jumping back into the stock market for the first time in like a year. So if you guys didn't know, well, first off, my name is Dalton. This is dlitztv. On this channel, we talk about all things personal finance and investing related. And over the past year, there's been a lot going on. I bought a property, a duplex. I've been renovating it. It took me 11 months just to move into this unit with my girlfriend. And then we've been renovating the downstairs unit, which we're going to be finishing up in about a month. So I'm super excited to finally rent that out. It's all been a ploy to help propel us towards financial freedom, right? Because once that unit's rented out, that's going to subsidize a huge portion of the mortgage payment that we're making. And then I can invest way more money back into the stock market and continue growing my funds. So I'm super excited for that. But again, this video, getting back into the stock market, kicking it off. A lot of those big expenses, knock on wood, knock on literally everything here. A lot of those big expenses from the renovation have already taken place, and we're really in the closing phases of it right now. So I'm finally going to be able to put more money back into the stock market. I've had to allocate a lot of the funds to real estate. So what's interesting about this video, it's like the first time that I've looked at this portfolio over this year, right? And that's really kind of something cool because I've built this portfolio to kind of be something that I didn't have to worry about, right? I could invest in the stock market, not have to worry about checking it every single day and making tweaks and worrying about all these different aspects of investing. And I could just be as laid back and as chill as possible. And so it's been really cool because this whole entire time, like there's been a lot of chaos, a lot of craziness in the market. And I've had a lot of things to, take away and distract me from the market. And so the last thing that I wanted to do was freak out about my portfolio. So I'm going to jump in. I'm going to show you guys where we're at. I'll compare it to where the market's at. But again, that's not necessarily the goal of what this portfolio is doing. This is a long-term dividend income providing portfolio that I'm hoping that, I never have to sell at any point in time throughout my life, and that I can pass it on to generations and generations and generations of my kids. They can live passively. I can live passively. I don't know. It's a huge dream of mine. Who knows if it will actually happen. I'm pretty jittery. You can already tell. Super excited to be back in this stuff. Let me grab a swig of water, see if I can calm myself down. Look at this jug too. Best birthday gift that I had received. All right, let me jump right in. All right, now let's take a quick look at the Robinhood investing portfolio. Again, this is like the first time that I'm going back into this portfolio in like the past year. So this is all kind of news to me. Jumping in right here, you can see that it sits around $23,470. I think at one point this was up over 30 grand. So it's down quite significantly. But again, the market has been so volatile lately and downward trending. So I'm curious how this compares to something like VTI, where I'm invested in my Roth IRA in VTI, my tax advantaged account. And I just want to see overall, how's it doing? Even though that's not necessarily the goal of this portfolio, I just want to get general sense. So over the past day, VTI, 2.7% up. Past week, a little bit over 2%. Past month, it's down 5%. 3 months down 5%. And over the past year, close to 20% down. So if I go look at the overall portfolio I'm having here on the day, it's on track 2% over the past month. So it's a little bit worse than VTI. This is 2% worse. 3 months, same sort of thing here. And then over the past year, it's like 10% better than what VTI is doing. Something that's really cool to see, but again, it doesn't necessarily matter in this portfolio where the focus is so heavily on dividend income. Now you can see this buying power of $630.17. This is where dividend income has been so key in bolstering up this portfolio. It's because I haven't been adding money to this. This is all income that I've received from those dividend payments that I can now just reinvest into the stock market. Now, a lot of people use drip investment programs to reinvest their dividends. I like to do it manually just because I like to value different stocks and see where my money could be put to the most use. And seeing as I haven't been investing in the stock market, maybe a drip program for me would have been the wise thing to do. But now when I jump back in, I've got $630 to start spending how I please on different stocks. So if I see opportunities, that's what I'm going to jump at. Now, that's really cool. You can actually go into the history here and just see a lot of those dividend income payments coming in. And so I'll probably take it offline and kind of scroll through these and look at some of my big winners here and what's been doing well. But just generally getting back into the portfolio. So again, most of these investments are those blue chip stocks, those dividend payers that you don't need to necessarily worry about. There are a couple exceptions in this portfolio, and they actually speak to why I don't necessarily target growth investments in general. One of the investments that I have in here that isn't that dividend focused is Tesla. Tesla is actually one that I've been doing fairly well on. I think it's about 20% up right now in this portfolio. It's been much higher at different points in time, but there's reasons why I don't necessarily target growth because I haven't had the best luck at choosing them. So if you look at like Robinhood, for example, it's now worth $10. I think my average cost is like 30 something, $38. So I'm down 73% on this. And to be quite honest, when it comes to growth investing, I really just haven't seen the results that I've been able to attain through dividend investing. So one thing that's kind of cool about this portfolio in particular is it, I guess, is sort of like an ETF that I put together. It's pretty diversified. There's a lot of stocks for the amount of money that I have in this portfolio. One cool investment that I've made is in SPHD, which is the Invesco high dividend, low volatility ETF. So as the market goes up, this isn't going to go up crazily high with it, but as the market goes down, it's not going to fluctuate as much. You can see this kind of over the 5-year chart here, where it's kind of steady over those number of years until the crash that happened there in 2020, and then it bounced right back up. So I was actually able to capitalize on some of the stock prices down here, which is really cool because it's just understanding when to get in. I think it was right at the beginning of the dip because that's when I was still investing and I hadn't quite started working on the house yet. So I think I'm up on this portfolio about 11%, but then on top of that, I've just been getting a number of different dividend payments coming in that don't add on to this return. So it's really cool to see an 11% return on this plus an additional like whatever I've received in the dividend income too. So it's really cool. Now I will say when it comes to investing, yeah, my mindset has changed a little bit and I want to really share a lot of that stuff with you guys as I'm building this portfolio back up. So what I'm looking to do is sort of, re-kickstart my investment career here kind of in a way and just share everything alongside of you guys. So, definitely feel free to follow along with the series. We've got a lot of great things coming with this portfolio and with what's going to happen with this channel here in the future. Just wrapping up those final projects, going to be getting back into this stuff. I literally cannot wait to be full board in the investing content and wealth building again. It's going to be so much fun. So thank you so much for checking out this video, guys. Thanks for coming along for the journey. I really appreciate it. And have a great day, you little rascal.